Welcome to the Ultimate Rave Bingo podcast. We're back with another edition, and we have got some shit to talk about this time. Like the man who tried to steal our van.
I'm Brandon Bingo.
I'm Reece.
And I'm Adam. Let's get straight into it. A man in Salford tried to steal our van.
No, he didn't. It was Salisbury.
A man in Salisbury tried to steal our van and almost succeeded.
Very, very close.
Oh my God, what a fucking dilemma that was. So, let's just jump straight into it.
Let's just jump in, yeah.
The fucking cheek of it. Absolute cheek. Basically, we were loading the van and I was stood on the ramp to the side door. You were in the back, strapping a CO2 bottle. You were inside, wandering around.
But yeah, just
counting the banisters.
Yeah, seeing how many stairs there were in the venue.
And then Chris was Chrising about. And I heard the door open to the front of the van. I was like, what was that? And I thought one of these idiots were going and skiving. So I opened and looked the door, and I was like, come on, mate, get out. And you can see in the video, I'm going to put a little snippet up here. And I'm like, get out now. And he wouldn't get out. So I shouted, I was like, lads. And he then put it in gear, moved it forward, crashed it into our car in front, into the Bingo Mini. And then as we try to wrestle him down, I think me and Chris dragged him over to the passenger seat. I knelt on his head. And then he continued to crash it into a car. Eventually came to a stop. Reece comes round, whips the door open, drags him out. I leap out. Securely restrained him. And then the useless RMP, or Royal Military Police, came and stopped it. But at that point...
it was way too late.
It was too late. Now, the RMP are the Royal Military Police, and they don't get involved with civilian things. But you would think if there were 13 of them stood outside of a venue watching the whole thing happen, you'd think they would do something about it. Because this guy was literally hell-bent on taking our van, wasn't he? He'd come out of the club, he'd been thrown out because he was pissed. He was hell-bent on taking our van. Like, if our car hadn't have been in front, which it's annoying that I've got to pay for all of that, but at the same time, I'm glad he didn't, because you were in the back strapping a 100-kilo CO2 bottle, which then, when it jolted forward, he's got you fucking pinned against the side. And then, so if he hadn't have done, nothing was strapped. There was the cases
All the flight cases moved when he bumped into that car.
Yeah.
Everything in the back moved.
Yeah, but he'd have ploughed into all them people if the car was
all them people.
All them people, yeah.
That was wild.
About 50 people outside. Could have killed someone.
And then, then I gave hell to the RMP because I was like, well, if you're going to interject now, why didn't you do something before when they were trying to...
The only time they actually interjected is when I dragged him out of that van.
Yeah.
And then that's when they stepped in.
I think it was maybe no, it wasn't that. It was when GTA
San Andreas.
Tommy Vassetti his fucking head off. To be honest, I mean, for his sake, it's probably a good job that they came over and took him away and locked him in a cell inside, like in the cellar,
in the venue, yeah.
Until the actual police came. But the police arrested him, and I got a phone call the following day, and saying that they were doing him for all aggravated vehicle taking and everything, and said that they'd give me an update, and I've not heard anything since.
No,
I even sent them an email because they emailed me my witness statement. Saying, can I get an update on this? And the guy was like, I'm really sorry you've not had this. I'll get an officer to give you a call. Yep, still no call.
How nice of them.
Yeah, so, very annoying. I mean, okay, I know what people are going to say. Why did you leave the keys in the van? Well, because we've been doing this for years. I've been doing this for over 10 years. I have never had that happen before.
No,
the van
never.
The van engine has to run all the peripheral lights. So like the lights in the back, the marker lights around the edges, the lights on the front. It's not like it's just leaving your car running, and we're all stood in the van. So we're in the van, we're just not sat in the front of it.
The last thing you expect is somebody to try and steal it.
But on the video, you can see him walk out the venue, look at our van and go, I'm getting in that van.
Yeah.
I have been in some piss states, and I have never gone, I want to drive off in that van.
Let's go steal.
Yeah.
Why is that the first thing that comes to his head?
So Giles, you're a piece of shit, mate.
Bell end, mate.
And I'm going to come after you for loads of money for damaging my vehicles.
I'm going to steal your fucking dog as well.
And even if the police don't get you, we'll get you.
I'll find you.
I hope the police don't get you, because we'll come after you and chop your head off. and then leave you in the fucking river. What a piece of shit.
Floating
How
down.
do you know what pissed me off? It's like, how dare someone, the fucking cheek of it.
Absolute piece of turd.
What a piece of shit. What a normal week in the world of bingo.
There's always bingo beef or bingo drama somewhere.
Yeah, there's always someone
something
causing
going
some
on.
shit. Anyway, so yeah, that's what happened in Salisbury. We'll keep you updated on it because it's obviously fucking fascinating stuff when it isn't happening to you.
Yeah, it's hilarious to listen to, but not hilarious to witness.
Yeah.
But other than that, the event was absolutely brilliant.
Oh, it was one of the best Salisbury events I think we've ever done. It was
100%.
absolutely brilliant.
Phenomenal.
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
All the crowd were great. Customers were amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, because you want somebody that had even been to our
No,
event.
it was just in the nightclubs. Pissed up little piece of shit.
Yeah. And there was another guy as well, weren't there, hanging around. Like some customers were talking to us. This was a prime example, right, of why we don't allow men at our events unless they're with, their partners or whatever.
Yeah.
Because they're fucking creepy weirdos.
Sat outside the venue, weren't they? And then
And there was some girls that were talking to us. And I'd say girls, it was like a mum and like her daughter and her daughter's friends and some of her friends, and they were just waiting for their taxi. And this guy was like following them around, like being creepy. And we said to him, didn't we? Do you know him? And they were like, no, he's been weird. And I was like, mate, just go away. You've been weird. Just go away. And he walked around the back of the van, didn't he? He came around, reappeared back around, and he was like looking at them. I was like, what are you doing? Go away, you absolute creep.
They were fucking weird.
Men are weird. Men are proper weird. So not only do they write weird comments on social media, they are also just really
fucking
weird on nights out.
strange, creepy
trying to steal your
individuals.
van and that. So
Van thieves.
But it was a really good event.
It was amazing. I think that's the best Salisbury we've ever done.
So yeah, great event in Salisbury, apart from the man trying to steal our van. I feel like a newsreader with these. Like we have
Breaking news.
We have notes now
Bingo
too.
news.
Kayaking at Spoons.
Ooh, that was spicy.
That was funny. That it was a good little promo stunt. That wasn't it?
Yeah, not a single person in Spoons was very excited about me and Reece.
I think minds were boggled. Why has two fellas, one appeared like a guy in a kayak towing a unicorn
with a lifeguard on the back.
The lifeguard on the back of the unicorn, pulling up outside Wetherspoons, running in, having a drink, and then running back out, and then kayaking off back down the stream.
Yeah, they weren't too happy about the wet floor, but
Well, that's fucking hell.
Fuck 'em.
First time it needs a clean. Well,
yeah, that's the cleanest it's been.
to be fair, if they can't moan about having a wet floor because it needs a bloody clean in that place. No Wetherspoons is clean.
Oh, no.
In fact, the worst Wetherspoons is Hereford. Oh my god! I once went to Hereford Wetherspoons and I sat down and there was like a spider's nest.
Yeah, that makes me bum all
I've not
twitch.
been back there since. Yeah, that was good. One of my favourite comments was from a guy who went, "Who'd want to be the talk of town, you fucking muppets?" Because in the video I go, "You'll be the talk of the town." And he goes, "Who'd want to be the talk of town, you fucking muppets?" And I went, "Oh, I hope you have a really lovely day."
People are so negative.
Just why would you even take the time to leave that comment?
I know people are just trying to cause drama. You don't want to be the talk of the town, but then we're going to out you and make you look like an absolute bellend every time you comment on his
Then
videos.
you're going to be the talk of the town.
Also, I think they forget that there's actual people behind social media accounts, and I instantly go, "I'm going to look on his profile."
Yes.
Oh yes, he is a bellend.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just block them. And sometimes I just leave them because I think they're funny, and they always make themselves look more stupid.
The best ones is where they come out with all this bullshit and we just slay them in the comments.
Yeah.
We'll just get your feelings hurt with the most pathetic insults ever. And you'll be so mad about it. But fuck them. What did you call someone? A piece of poo?
A piece of poo.
Oh, a poo head or something.
Yeah, I called someone a piece of poo. Yeah, got me into trouble. Also, our brand new weekly video as well, our Bingo Zumba videos was launched last week with Celine.
Sexy Celine.
Yes, Celine led the weekly Zumba Bingo class. It's our new 100 calories in a minute and a half or something. It's an intense workout.
It's intense.
Because what we want to do, we want to help make Britain healthier. Because we've given away loads of air fryers, haven't we?
Yeah.
And I think single-handedly we're solving the type 2 diabetes problem. Because,
Absolutely.
as we say, you could be 90% less fat with an air fryer.
You could put bacon in it. Or
burgers
vegan
in
bacon.
it. You can cook vegan bacon. No, you can cook burgers in it. You can cook bacon in it. You can cook vegan burgers or vegan bacon. Or you could cook a vegan in it. Or if you like Jeffrey Dahmer, you could cook your fucking neighbour in it. 90% less fat with your very own air fryer. So we've decided that we've given away enough air fryers, and I think everyone in the world has an air fryer now. And it's so much so that I feel like when we give air fryers away now, we only say it because we're like doubling down on it because we've always been known as the air fryer guys. And now I feel like if we don't give an air fryer away, it's almost like first prize, air fryer, get it out of the way, done.
Every single event, someone's always coming over. Have we got an air fryer today?
Why how many have you got? Well, I've already got 7, but I just want another one.
But at every event, I've won an air fryer every single time.
The funny thing is like people forget as well. You can always sell it on Facebook Marketplace or whatever, can't you?
Yeah,
you know
you get rid of it if you want.
If there's something else you need in your life, like heroin, it's great for that.
Yeah, absolutely perfect. Cash converters take
I saw
now.
someone, get this, someone won the air fryer in Millom, right? My brother lives in Millom, and he sent me a screenshot. The following day, someone had it up for sale for £40 more than we paid for it.
Nice!
Yeah. To be fair, the air fryer was worth £170.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got it for 50% off, right? And then they were selling it for 110. Nice. And I was like, you know what? Fair play. I don't know if they sold it, but yeah, fair play.
Well, to be honest, can you?
Yeah.
And that's a lot of heroin.
That's a lot of
heroin.
That's enough heroin
A lot of heroin.
to make sure you don't do heroin anymore.
Anyway, talking about things that get people really zesty on social media recently was our Keir Starmer video. This one. The one where we crash a van into a cardboard cutout of Keir Starmer.
Repeatedly.
Well, the first time around, it was at the start of the year, and we did it then, and it got a bit of traction, did all right. We even ran it in adverts, and it didn't seem to bother anyone. Anyway, so then I re-edited it and put it out there, and it got people a little bit zesty. But also, 98% of the comments were all, "That's really good, wonderful marketing. Don't even know what you do, but I want to buy a ticket for it. Like, can I see it more? I've been watching this for 5 hours." Like, the comments were brilliant.
Yeah.
Right? So then I re-edited it again, where it was just like, pow, 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 pow. And then it was Ultimate Rave Bingo. We are guaranteed to make your life better. Then again, everyone was going, "Oh, this is brilliant. This is brilliant." And then someone said, "Oh, it'd be better if you did it to Nigel Farage." And then everyone underneath the comments were like, "Why would you do that? You start with the worst," which is true. Like, Keir Starmer is an absolute pillock. And then there were loads of comments going, "People have been sent to prison for less than this." And I was like,
No,
"Well,
they haven't."
But I just thought, go on, I dare you, come round and arrest me for this video because I will film it and it will be content.
Oh.
We'll do the bloody podcast from HMP Armley if we have to.
No dramas. No
I am
dramas.
not bothered. Imagine that. Imagine Bingo Company gets arrested, sent to prison for running a cardboard cutout Keir Starmer over. There was some of the comments were what was it? What was it, like Stalin or something, like Keir Stalin?
Keir Stalin. Oh.
Stuff like that. It was funny. And anyway, I edited it again for a third time. I thought, I'm going to milk this. And edited it to go along. I'm going to put it on the video now. To go along to New Order. And again, it was just loads of comments of people going, "I support this message." And then people were going, "I would not buy a ticket for a bingo event run by right-wingers." And I was like, whoa. Where did anyone say that? Just because we're running over a prick. Like, Keir Starmer's a prick, right?
Yeah.
End of the day, it doesn't matter what party he is. He's a prick. Now, I'm not inciting that anyone should go out and do that by any means at all. You shouldn't. It's a cardboard cutout of him, and he's a pillock, right?
And it was funny.
And he's made everybody's life more difficult, and he's gone back on a lot of shit that he said he was going to do. He's not great for us. Not great for your fucking nan, is he? Like,
No.
So, yeah,
I'll bet.
balls to him. And that Rachel Reeves, I hate her, me. I do not like her. I don't care if you Labour supporters and you're upset by this. Rachel Reeves is actually the local MP to the area where we are in the bunker right now.
Oh.
She is a Leeds MP for Bramley, I think. And that's why I think she puts that accent on. When I hear her talking, I'm like, no one sounds like that from Leeds. You're putting that on. Like, you're making Northerners sound even more thick. Anyway, so She's next on our list, on the hit list.
Careful.
Oh well, 20 years, £30 fine.
HMP, here we come.
Yeah, well, not for the first time, Brandon.
We'll
Absolutely
make us
not.
money back off the episodes we do in HMP.
Well, mate, can you just like the articles? I would 100. I would do. We're doing videos from inside. I'd be taking the green screen. That's for sure.
Oh yes, we will. Oh yes, we will.
Oh yeah, fucking hell. When I get released from prison,
You got tattoos all over your face.
released from prison, the what would we call it? Like
The release video.
the release tour. Bingo's back on tour. And then everyone calling them, what did they call us? Right wingers or whatever. We'll just turn it to
Right-wingers.
like right wing bingo. And
Yeah.
I love how instantly you this is the funniest thing in it. Like you slag off Lamer and you're like, oh right wing. No, we're Green Party supporters, obviously. So like, why not? Well, anyway. So Celine Dion's Umber was great. That was a good video, wasn't it? Like I enjoyed it. Did you
yeah,
take part in the workout?
I did, yes, I did. But them tits are horrible.
Did you take
Absolutely
part in it?
awful.
Of course I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I want to look as good as her.
Yeah,
Got to
well.
keep up with those exercises.
Good is not a word I would use.
Why
to
does she
describe.
smell like that? That's what's on my mind
I
every
think that's
time I
'cause
see
she
her.
just finished with Paul.
Oh yeah, she's going out with Paul.
Yes,
isn't
she has.
Oh, a
She's
lovely
got-
bit of
look.
romance news.
Yeah,
Got a
well,
little bit
that
of
little
bingo
inter-
love.
We did an interview, didn't we, the other day? And he came and interrupted her interview to take her on a
Yes.
dirty little night away. I don't know where they went.
Oh, I'm sure some travel lodge on a
Well, they went to
services somewhere.
Norbrett Castle in Blackpool, didn't they?
She was
The
not impressed about
Bahamas.
that, was
She
she?
was
Bahamas.
fan.
But what? She thought she'd gone to the Bahamas, and it had the Bahama Tower. The Bahama Tower.
Comedy gold.
She's an idiot. She reminds me of someone.
We love her though. We do love her.
She reminds me of someone.
Yeah, someone ugly.
I wonder who that might
With a
be.
serious chin problem.
We've got a brand new event as well, haven't we? It's an Oktoberfest event, and it's with a brass band. Yeah. Well, we're doing some work. Well, that is not just the thing we're doing. We're actually creating I'm creating an entire show with this brass band at the moment.
Yeah.
That we're going to run probably end of the year and start next year. So it'll not be like the bingo, but the brass band are going to be at one of our bingos in the next month. They're going to just appear. I'm not going to say which one it is because it might disappoint people, but they are, and it's not being. No, I mean like
It might be shit, but it might not.
No. They're going to come and do a pop-up set at one of our bingo shows so we can film some promo
yes.
stuff. It's a relatively local event to us. So yeah, if you're miles away, it won't be there. But we are going to be doing some Oktoberfest events. They're not Oktoberfest bingos, so it's completely separate to the bingo. We love bingo, but we also love entertaining people. So our plan is to diversify and do lots of different things.
Yeah.
Along with all the other stuff we already do, like hiring out tables and benches and audio visual equipment and all the other crazy crap we end up doing.
We get about.
So yeah, busy later half of the year will be on the cards.
Exciting though, isn't it? Exciting, all these new things.
I feel like I've done a lot of talking in this.
You have.
You've taken
It's
the
been
lead,
nice.
that's for sure.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, but
That's
I've just
nice.
wanted to, get across what we're planning on doing.
All the wild individuals that we've come across over the past few weeks.
Yeah. What have you been up to recently, Reece? Brandon's moved in with you, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, I've recently taken in Brandon. He's come and joined me at my lovely abode.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
What?
What snacks have you got, Reece?
Oh! The bingo snap.
almost forgot.
So today on the snack menu, we have
Why are you talking?
smooth caramel Snacker Jacks.
Fucking shit.
They are
Absolute
quality.
shit. Thank you.
Next one, please.
Jelly Tots
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I'll take them.
and Star Mix.
Mid. You could have done better. Last week's were better. The week
Well,
before
why don't
was
you
shit.
grab snacks?
Because I will not be told
Because I
what to
gave
do
you the
by
money
you.
to buy snacks.
Yeah, you could have bought them as well.
We didn't want to, did it?
No, he can't drive, that's why.
Right. So
So you do it.
why you
be better.
Why are you belittling him?
I know. Why are you dictating to me that I should get snacks? I don't think that's fair.
Why are you
Reece.
belittling him on a podcast?
in front of all my fans.
Are you trying to take Brandon Bingo down?
Am I trying to take him down?
Brandon Bingo will take Reece Bingo to the ground.
Yeah.
To the ground.
Let's have a challenge then.
Don't look at
Socks off, no kicking.
Someone's running a new marketing campaign, aren't they? And I think it's a bold move.
This is dangerous, though.
Yeah,
this is dangerous.
I think it's dangerous. I think it's dangerous.
We like to live life on the edge.
I think they're taking a risk, though. I mean, let's not say their name.
Let's not bust
Not
their
yet,
name.
but I think they're taking a risk, right? Because we are bold,
Short, sweet, and
No.
to the point.
no fucks given. What is our motto?
Fuck 'em. Fuck 'em.
Fuck 'em. So, I've seen recently another bingo operator has started running an advert that says the original versus the blag, right? Now, it's really awkward because they put down that their start date was 2015, right? 2015. Awkwardly, if you go on the internet and Google who started bingo first, it doesn't come up with them. It comes up with another company, and I can name them because actually I think they're class. But they don't really exist anymore. They just do like one-offs, and they were called Rebel Bingo, and they started in something like 2008. So they were the original ones, not these guys. So for them to pop up with this artwork that they're running that says us versus Blag,
You look stupid.
you've made yourself look stupid there. You have put a target on your back because us being us, we are very silly and sneaky. And we would be quite happy to run an advert very similar going Blag Bingo versus the Liars.
Very nice.
So I just think it's a really bold move that
think,
they're running adverts, basically selling everyone they're the original when.
But they're not.
But they're not.
But they're not.
That makes them look stupid. So guys, listen, I don't know who's doing your marketing. I'd just be careful because if it was me, if I was, if I have a couple too many Peronis,
You don't want to start bingo beef.
Yeah. You may have a lot more followers than us, but
We
I
have
have got
absolutely 100%
I've
more
got a lot more
unhinged than you
advertisers.
are. We are so much more unhinged. We will say
Yeah.
things that you would never even dream
I can
of.
give you some examples, right? So when I used to run a club night in Leeds, we bought some advertising trailers, and we bought a caravan frame.
Yes.
Like the twin axle, really long caravan trailers. It was just the frame, and then we built a 20-foot by 10-foot A-frame on the back of it, boarded it, and then we had custom banners made. At the time it was quids in, right?
Yeah.
And we was at a club called Halo at the top of Leeds, and we went on this mad marketing campaign to like fucking wipe everyone out on a Monday. And we used to park it outside of a club called Mint Club, right?
Mint
So this
Club.
big 20-foot thing. And there's me in like an old Land Rover, parked outside, fucking flashing lights going in everything, right? Just parked outside, and it just said, quids in, the best Monday night in the world. Everything else is shit or something like that. And then just parked it at the queue outside Mint Club, and there were like people banging on the windows. I remember this one lad, he's like, I'm going to fucking shoot you, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, cool. What are you going to shoot me with? A paintball gun? What are you going to
A
do?
spud gun.
Yeah. And then
Fucking nerd.
we absolutely hammered them. And just anyone else, we just like, so when we were doing events, I'd be like, right, take the trailer, send it down there. And we take the trailer, park it up outside, we flyer the queue also.
Yeah.
We were just ruthless. I remember we used to do a thing in Wakefield. I was telling someone this story again, advertising trailer. And you used to have to go. You used to have to go down this alleyway, right, to get down to this
Very tight
down to
alleyway,
Havana, And so I used to do a lap around and then drive up the alleyway because you could, right, and then I'd be like, oh no, and then I'd like roll back and it'd wedge into the alleyway, so you couldn't get down to the other club, and I'd be like, I'm really sorry. It's broken down, and the doorman would be coming up going, I fucking kill you, And I'd be like, I'm sorry, mate.
I just can't help it.
I'm like, chuk, chuk, chuk. Oh no! Chuk, 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 chuk. And then there'd be our promo staff stood in front of the Land Rover going, it's broken down. But if you take this flyer, you can get into our venue for free.
Nice. Nice.
So-
Don't think we won't do that to anywhere else, because we will.
No, I'm not going to start doing things like that again. But what I mean is, I just think, like, you should be careful on the things you put out. Like, I know that's quite rich coming from us because the shit we put out
It's fucking wild.
it's pretty wild. But
we don't lie.
we're not going for the difference between us and everybody else is we're not going for the mass market.
No.
We're not. We don't want 700 people at every single one of our events. We don't want. We're not for that. We are a bit bold, a bit raw, a bit naughty, a bit silly, and we know that we don't appeal to everyone. We're a niche. We're a niche, and I don't think there's anyone out there that one wants to do it how we do it,
Yeah.
and two can do it how
Can
we
pull
do
it off how we
Because-
pull it off.
because we're going for small numbers.
Yeah.
That's all we want. We don't want. If we put events on with 250, 350 people, great.
Perfect.
That's our scope. We're not looking to put 600, 700 people in a venue every Friday.
That's too many tables and benches.
Too many tables and
Way
benches.
too
But,
many.
but that's not what we're about. We're about putting shows on
That are excellent.
3, 4, 5 times a year in each place that are different each time. And then it's like, I think we're more like the circus. Do you know what I mean? We're like when the circus comes
Yeah.
to town. Do you know what I mean? We're a little bit dodgy. We've got
A bit naughty.
got our
Not everything's up to code.
Oh no, it's all up to code.
It's all up to code.
So no, that's the thing. That is the difference. Though we are
definitely.
very, everything's the best, very well looked after. We've got brand new top quality. We just invested a load of money in new tech, and so everything is top quality. I just mean we're like the circus. We're like when the fair comes. Do you know what I mean? We're like deep down. I want to spin waltzers.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So the bands have got loads of lights on them and
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
like that.
But I feel like like I've seen other bingos. I'm not gonna out anybody, but I've seen like videos of it, and I don't feel like anybody puts the effort in that we do. Especially with the production side of it, all the skits that we do and the characters we build and all that stuff. You don't see any of that anywhere else.
No, because I mean, but we're going for a show. We're a show.
Yeah, yeah, of course. We're more of a show
we're not-
than just a bingo.
Yeah, yeah.
We're not just bingo.
When people go, is it like? No. The similarity is we do bingo.
That's the only similarity to anybody else.
Yeah, the
innit?
medium of a night out is bingo. I think if you read our write up, it says, you're not coming for the prizes.
Yeah.
Like, you're not coming because you want to win an air fryer, you want to win a kayak, or and that's another thing. It says, copies prizes but buys the cheapest versions. We don't copy any prizes.
No.
Well, we don't. I know others might. It was like, see our prizes before the others copy in 3 months' time, it said, or something in the advert. And I was like, who's copying? I was like, because then you would have to go to the event to see
Yeah.
listen,
Nobody's copying anyone.
Nobody's
Who cares
copying
what
it.
you're doing.
I don't see anyone manufacturing their own dildos. We do.
Like we do.
We do. We actually do demonstrations with our
We
event, with our prizes. Like we take our kayaks down a river. I nearly died doing a demonstration for you, our customers,
Yes, you
because we
did.
work really hard to satisfy it.
We are the satisfaction
So
kings.
saying that, so unless it might not be named at us, and I don't necessarily think it was, because I think in reality, like, if you compare them and us, we're not the same thing.
No, we're completely different.
We're not
completely
And
different.
I proactively avoid where they are.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
We
Like,
give them the space, don't we? We give them the berth.
yeah. So I'm not bothered. Like, Leeds was the only place where I was a bit like, okay, that was one of their second locations to set up.
Yeah.
But we're also from Leeds. Like, the venue we were using was 10 minutes from here.
Yeah.
So we wanted to do that.
Yeah, of course.
Leeds for us actually is like a really hard sell, and there's too much going on, and what has ultimately happened is they've just driven the price of the tickets really low, and we're like, actually, I'm not
Not prepared to
I'm not
lose
putting a
that
show
much
on
money,
for
yeah.
£9. It's not a £9 show. You want to, if someone's only charging you £9 to go, they're putting a lot of people in,
And
they're
it's-
probably not.
It's going to be
being
£9
arsed.
worth of entertainment, let's be
Yeah.
honest.
Every time our confetti blower goes off, it's £40.
Oh, yeah.
And we fucking love setting that off.
Reach
do
that
indeed.
And how many
machine.
tickets have you got to
Reach
do at £9 to to pay for the like
Oh,
every time
mate.
the confetti goes off, that's 5 people.
Oh yeah.
Do you
Easy.
know what I'm so yeah, anyway. I just thought that was a bold marketing move. So and
Definitely.
if you've got to try and slag off other events, I'd maybe
Get your backs right.
yeah, if you're gonna slag off, get your back right. Yeah. It's like us going. Oh, we started doing a bingo podcast before anyone else did. But you don't see us running an advert saying that, do you? Hmm? We did though. Listen, if you carry on with that shite, Keighley Car Park, 3 p.m. Friday.
Bring your boys and we'll bring ours.
What's the rules, Brandon?
Tops off, no kicking.
See you there. Bet you didn't come though.
Scared. Scared.
Yeah, pussies.
This is a bingo call out.
He'd be like Anchorman, won't it? Have you seen that scene in Anchorman? We're all
Yeah.
different news teams turn up.
Uh-oh. Here comes trouble.
Keep a tight perimeter. Let's dance, dickweed.
You want to dance, Ronnie? I want a polka.
Rick, where'd you get a hand grenade?
I don't know.
I'd just be like, where the fuck are you from? And they'd be like, we do bingo at the local conservative club. Yeah, mate, you're not involved
You
in
need
this.
to meet
yeah,
Turpin Paul.
Yeah, you need to go away.
Turpin Paul's coming for you.
You imagine there'd be loads of them that just turn up and be like, oh, wait, we do bingo, blah, blah, blah. We're the best. Who are you? Sorry.
Say your
Bingo,
name?
that's
Yeah, I've never
what?
heard of it.
No, that's not. Oh, dear me. They keep pissing. They're pissing me off. I'm going to go after them, I think. We actually went to a bingo. No, you guys didn't come, but me, Ben, Soph.
A few of the other bingo crew came. didn't
Yeah,
they?
a few of the bingo crew went to a bingo event the other week. We didn't stay till the end. We had other stuff on, but we went down and yeah, it was quite good.
Are you lying?
It was all right. But what it did was, it made me go. Everything I'm seeing, I don't have any interest in copying.
Yeah.
What I thought that was wrong with it, I already do the opposite of how they do it.
Yeah, yeah.
So all it did for me was made me go, yeah, we're not on the same par.
Completely.
We're not the same. We're not putting the same thing together. You're putting 700 people in. We're putting 300 people in.
Yeah.
You know, we're personal, attentive, cheeky, fun. Like,
And it's different every single
yeah.
time.
But my point was, the lads you see on the stage at our events are usually the lads checking your tickets on the way in.
Yeah.
Like, all them different things, we're like a touring family. And that extends to our customers. Whereas with that, it didn't quite feel like that. And I was a bit like, but that's fair.
Yeah, whatever works.
And
for
that
them, innit?
product clearly works for them. And that made me go, and that's why when I saw this like Blag Bingo advert thing, I was a bit like, it's a bold statement because the Mecca could be going, well, you know, we were doing bingo first, so
Yeah.
you know,
But you don't have your fucking nan sat there with the dotter and dabber, do you? At ours. Well, yeah, you do.
Yeah,
to be
you
fair.
do,
That's
yeah.
the best part about
Yeah,
it.
that's
We
the
have
best
your nan.
yeah. Also, you know, our event is designed to be a safe space for women. So that is instantly the biggest difference.
Yeah, yeah.
We alienate half our audience, I suppose, if in a way we go, no men, unless they're with...
Unless
no-
they've got partners.
Ladies and their fabulous friends and fellas, partners and fellas can come in mixed groups, but, you know,
No singular men.
no singular men and no all-male groups. So, you know, we don't run adverts going, this is a great place for a stag do, because it's not.
Because it's not. You
Because
will
it's
not
not.
enjoy it.
No, you will not enjoy it.
And we'll probably send you home if you come to the door as well.
Yeah, yeah, so please don't come.
No, I won't bother.
There's other bingo events that are running adverts telling you to big groups of men to come and take their tops off and go, well, lads. But not our event.
Not us.
The only person taking his top off at our event is Brandon Bingo, usually. Reece, what are you doing with the rest of your week?
Rest of my week, garden centre.
Garden centre with Betty
Yeah, baseline Betty, going out in force.
in force. Who else is going?
I think my other nan wants to come also.
Oh,
Paulie.
nice.
Yeah.
Double nanned up.
Yeah,
On a
which
Wednesday
is probably
afternoon?
not going to go well because Betty hates Pauline.
Oh, does she?
She thinks she just drags on for ages and she thinks she's stuck up her ass.
Well, she is a little bit.
Yeah, she is. She's got a
But
right
she's
silver spoon.
she's a nice lady. Pauline, if you see this, I do love you.
Is that because she's got loads
Pauline,
of money?
if you
She's
see
got
this, I
fucking
hope you
loads
don't.
of money.
last week on the podcast, you told everyone about your Jeremy Kyle family.
Yeah, just a little tipple.
And this week,
Reece has got towels for curtains in his house.
I'm going to make you live in the house.
Yeah, you
I've
don't even have
got
curtains. Don't even have curtains. He's got blinds.
And now, now you're causing beef between your nans.
No, there's no beef
nan beef.
there.
Nan beef!
When Pauline found out that I was taking her out weekly, she was like, oh, I'd love to come along because she doesn't really see Betty very often. Obviously, she doesn't know that Betty's not very keen on her.
Is it going to be a nan scrap on the street?
If there is, I'll
Can you
make
film
sure I
it?
get a video.
Right when he's on Betty with a Zimmer frame. It's got weapon, hasn't she? It's cheating.
Does Betty have a Zimmer frame?
No, she don't have a Zimmer frame, but she's got a trusty walking stick. I tell you now, that'll do some damage. She's clipped me on back at leg with one of those before when I was chatting shit.
Chat shit, get nan. What was that crackhead thing that they did?
The crack
Bum fights or whatever.
Bum fights, yeah.
Bum fights.
Bum
Is that still a
fights.
thing?
No, it got made very illegal. There were a whole documentary about it. Because he got it tattooed across his forehead, didn't he?
Who?
One of the homeless men. They paid him to get bum fights tattooed across his head. And they were like, there's like a documentary afterwards about, like, he's changed his life and he's a better person. And he's still got the tattoo on his head.
Hang on. Who started it? The homeless guy?
No, it were like just two young lads that started videoing. Like, they'd pay him to make them fight. Or they'd give him, like, food to scrap. And it went viral very quick. And then like it went on and on and on, and then the video started getting banned and pulled for like abuse of, like, I don't know what kind of abuse it is, but they all ended up getting pulled, and then there were like a whole like lawsuit against it, and that like the bums started suing people, even though they didn't have anywhere to live.
Why were the bums suing people? They were getting paid.
I know how.
Where was it in America?
Yeah.
Has anyone done it over here?
No, I don't think to that extent. No. Should we do it?
Why not?
I'll get.
We have some
bingo beef
characters.
tattooed across my forehead.
No, what I reckon.
Start
what we do,
fighting homeless people.
we just put Reece in a ring and a character. Like Celine or
Yeah,
Taylor
yeah.
and Paul or something. And then just like pay bums to not fuck out.
Oh yeah, that sounds brilliant.
I'm up for it. They put a dress on, I put a dress on.
No.
You're just the
I
dress.
just got that
No,
fuck
you-
out of him in a dress.
No, you're just Teb and Paul.
You're not allowed to
You're
fight.
Teb and Paul or something like that.
You've got to have your
So
hands
just-
electrical tape
I'm
together.
up for it.
What is it? So the one.
Paul will be
man's-
doing circles around him.
It's like goes to punch you and heads off.
The head movement's
Oh my
wild.
God, what was that game? And its head used to do that. Was it Rain Man or something?
Yeah.
Did its head go like? Its head wasn't attached to its body, and
Oh, it was it was like Earthworm Jim or something, wasn't it? It was just a
No.
worm in an astronaut suit.
no. Oh, I don't know. If I can find it, I'll put it on.
Yeah, we'll have
put it
a
on the
look.
old
We'll have a
green
look.
screen. Honestly, I've actually really enjoyed that.
Yeah,
That was it was good to get some shit off my chest actually. So yeah, Giles, if Giles, I suggest you let the police arrest you and send you to prison, because if they don't, that isn't the end of your crime of trying to steal out a van.
Nigella is coming for you.
Nigella will come. She will take you, and you won't like it. Thank you so much for watching and listening to our Ultimate Rave Bingo podcast. This has been Brandon Bingo.
Blah, blah.
This has been Reece. And I've been Adam. We'll see you next time.